Hello, Tad Hargrave from marketingforhippies.com. I'm very excited about today's video. I had this idea a few months ago because I noticed in my live workshop I was talking a lot about contrasting certain paradigms that people have in marketing and sort of flipping them on their head. And so these are the top 10 most my greatest hits, the most popular ones, the ones that I think are most important. So, I go into a lot of these in other videos, and I'll see what I can do about putting links to some of those below to explore them more. But these are the top 10 perceptual, orientational shifts, philosophical shifts that I think people need to make in marketing. For number one, for it to feel better, both for you and the person to whom you're marketing, and also it's got to work better. Yeah, we want marketing to feel good, and we want it to work. And these 10, I think, are at the heart of my philosophy or my understanding of marketing anyway, so I offer them up to you. If you have any questions about them, please feel free to put them below. And if you like this video, please share it with friends. Tag some friends below. You can subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Click the little red subscribe button at the bottom. And then there's a little bell icon that comes up. Click that, and you'll be notified about future videos. If you're watching this on Facebook, like my page. Here we go. Okay, so shift number one is I've heard so many people come into my marketing workshops with this thought, unarticulated, but I should be better at marketing myself. Yeah, I need to get better at marketing myself. I'm supposed to be good at marketing myself, and that's why I'm stressed, because I'm no good. I'm terrible at marketing myself. So here's the orientational shift I would offer. You're actually supposed to be terrible at marketing yourself. Yeah, you're not supposed to be good at marketing yourself. Almost everyone I know is really terrible at marketing yourself. There are a few people I know who are incredible at shameless self-promotion. Sociopaths. I'm sort of joking. But you know what I'm saying? Humans are shy. It's okay. It's normal to be shy. It's normal not to be good at marketing yourself. But here's what I can tell you about you. I haven't even met you. I'll make a guess about you. You're no good at marketing yourself, really, but you're really good at marketing your friends. You're really good at marketing that restaurant that you love. You've sent them a ton of business. That body worker, the therapist, the yoga teacher you love, you've done good things for them, but you've no trouble marketing other people. Okay, so what if that's true for everyone? Everyone's terrible at marketing themselves, and everyone's good at marketing other people. So then what does marketing become? Marketing becomes about making it easy for other people to promote you. That's the shift. Instead of trying to become better at promoting yourself, you set up an architecture or lattice work that makes it easier for other people to promote you. Number two, I need to get better at finding clients. Oh my God, I just don't have enough clients, so I need to be better at finding them. Here's the orientational shift. No, you got to get better. I mean, let's not make it a binary, but I would say this is the missing piece, and this is probably most of it in most of the cases. You've got to get better, and I'll tell you what you got to do. It might be, though, that it would be useful for you to get better at making it easy for people to find you. Okay, so I need to get better at finding clients becomes, boy, I really need to make it easier for people to find me. Why? Because your ideal clients are already looking for you. Stop looking for them. They're already looking for you. So make it easy for them to find you. Number three, I need to get better at approaching my ideal clients. Okay, even if I know where they are, I've got to get better approaching them, going up, introducing myself, saying hello, possibly. But here's the flip, would be I need to get better at making things safe enough so they could approach me. There you go. How can you make it safe enough for them to approach you instead of you obsessing about you having to be the one to approach them? Wouldn't that be amazing? If all of your clients, first of all, you're terrible at marketing yourself, but you set up the structure so other people through word of mouth can spread the word about you, which makes it easy for them to find you. And then they just send you an email saying, hey, I've checked out your stuff. I'd like to work with you. That they approach you. Or, hey, could we talk? Instead of you having to send them an email and do a cold approach like that. Number four, I need to get better at building trust with total strangers. That's in parentheses. That's the unsaid thing. People say, well, yeah, I know there's the know, like, and trust factor, and I just got to get better at building this trust with people. Or you could focus on getting better at building relationships with hubs who your people already trust. You could get better not at trying to get strangers to trust you, but being introduced by somebody they already trust, where the trust is kind of imported. Why, work on your conversational skills because that's one way to do it. You say, okay, I got to learn how to network and meet total strangers and just from nothing, build this really deep trust as quickly as possible. I mean, I know some people that are actually fairly good at that, but the other way would be you get really good at connecting with these hubs, and you're at a party, and the hub spends a few minutes introducing you to the key people you need to meet that night. That's a better approach. Number 5, I need to get better at convincing other people to work with, or to work with me. Oh, damn, maybe there's only 9 of these. There's a whole understanding of marketing that marketing is about convincing, persuading, seducing people into doing something. And I just don't see it like that. I see marketing fundamentally as sharing. Instead of seeing it as, okay, I need to get better at convincing people to work with me, there are 3 things to get good at: establishing relevance, establishing the credibility of what you do, that it's trustworthy, and then establishing the value of what you do, that it's worth the money that you're charging. And then people are going to do whatever they want to do. You see what I'm saying? You can make the case for those things, and it's really not about convincing them. You're just sharing. You're saying, well, look, since you asked, here's what I do, here's who I do it for, here's how I do it, when and where I do it, why I do it, here's the price, here's my philosophy around it, and then they decide. Figured out, I'll add another one. Okay. Number 6, need to get my name out there. I hear that all the time. But what that leads to is people doing really shitty marketing, like, gotta get my name out there, so people go to events and leave their business cards on every table or every chair. This is not good marketing. So instead of that, I need to get their name in here. Yeah, I need to get my name out there, I need to get their name in here. So practical example, 2 people go to a networking event. One person goes with 100 business cards and gives them all out. So 100 business cards given out to different people. Second person goes with no business cards. But at the end of the night, they've actually gotten 10 business cards from other people and made notes on those business cards of what to follow up with them about. That second person has done a better job of marketing. But wait, they didn't really get their name out there. Maybe they only talked with 10, 20 people. They got 10 business cards. This person gave out 100. Yeah, but those 10, they're going to be able to follow up. Versus the person who gave out 100 business cards is just waiting for people to call. Number 7. I think. Convincing. Yeah, 7. Oh wait, that was number. Okay, number 7 is overcoming objections. Right, I need to get better at overcoming objections. So this is, to me, very old school marketing. People give you an objection, we even label it as that, and we need to overcome it, which is just, I mean, consider what that does to consent. So instead of that, the skillfulness doesn't become overcoming objections. It becomes about diffusing the pressure in the conversations. That's the skillfulness to develop, not the skill in overcoming. The skill in seeing that there is pressure in the situation and diffusing it, and then lowering the risk of them taking a step, which is, of course, entirely up to them, whether they're going to take that step or not. Number 9, I need to get better at going for the sale, going for the close. And this is, I mean, the heart of so much of what I talk about in my workshops is, instead of going for the sale and developing the skill of going for the sale, developing the skill of going for the truth of what? The truth of, is this a fit or not? Mutually. That's a real skillfulness to help them discern, and for you to discern too, if they're a fit. To have the skill of having that conversation of, let's just get to the truth and see, is this a fit or not? And if it's not, no problem. I'll walk away. Maybe I'll refer you to somebody else. No problem. Number 9, I need to get more clients. Or it could be, but here's the challenge with the get more clients is it's often driven by desperation. Always getting new people in. But that's like you have a bucket and it's leaking. And so you think, oh, I need more water in the bucket. The orientational shift here would be, maybe what I need to do is actually build a more resilient business model that's deeper, a bucket that's deeper, so that I have more to offer my existing clients. I've seen this time and time again. People think they need new clients, but when we look at their business model, we see that there's a ton of things they've never even offered to their existing clients. There are other offers and packages they could come up to their existing clients. And it is many times easier to offer something to an existing client than to try to convince a stranger to become a client. Yeah, so instead of I need to get more clients, new clients, could you get your existing clients to come back more often? Could you get them to spend more money per transaction? Could you offer them more products and services, etc. And number 10, I need to get better at closing the sale. It's a different way of saying some things we've already said. I need to get better at closing the sale. Or the paradigm shift here would be, I need to get better at opening conversations. Instead of closing anything, we're opening conversations. It's a very different feeling to be on the receiving end of somebody closing you versus somebody trying to open the conversation of what might be possible, you know, different options that there might be. It's a very different feeling. So those are the shifts. I hope those are useful for you. And I'll try to put some links below to other videos that might help you with this. Generally, the playlist I have called How to Make Marketing Feel Good or something like that has a lot more thoughts on this vein. So I hope you're doing well out there with this quarantine and sequestering that's happening right now with the COVID-19 virus, and figuring out your way to you know, sustain yourself. Hopefully these ideas will help guide you. 10 core shifts that you can make in your marketing that will help make the marketing feel really, really good to you and feel really good to them to be on the receiving end of, but also it's going to work better. This is more effective. So not only can you sleep better at night, you got more money in your bank account when you wake up. Hopefully this is helpful. Tad Hargrave from marketingforhippies.com signing off. Take care.